Today we're going to be taking a look at the best custom fit vehicle wiring harnesses available for the 2018 Jeep Cherokee. So the first option we have available is going to be for those of you that already have a factory tow package available, just looking to add some options there. This is part number HM40975-11933, which will be your factory correct pigtail. The other two options we have are for those of you that don't already have a factory tow package. From Tekonsha, we have part number 118605, and from Curt, part number C56208. Now, for those of you with the factory tow package, this is going to be a really nice choice to not only have the 7-pole in the back of your vehicle, but also get your 4-pole. You see internally on both sides, we've got a rubber gasket in there to help protect everything. It's going to come with a mounting bracket, so you can get that installed up on your hitch, whatever you choose to do there. And then the pigtail, which is simply going to plug into the back of that. Slide your locking tab in, and then plug it into your vehicle. So you're going to pick up not only the factory 7-pole, which you'll typically see, but also get the 4-pole there, so you're going to eliminate any types of needs for adapters. Or this is great to replace an existing connector that's become corroded or damaged. Now, for those of you that don't already have the factory tow wiring package, it's not a big deal. We've got some really good connectors available for you here. The Tekonsha and the Curt are almost identical in the way they work. There's a few minor differences. We'll go over that in a minute for you. But they're going to give you your working 4-pole flat trailer connector on the back of your vehicle. This gives us stop lights, it gives us turn lights, our blinkers, and it also is going to give us our running light and our ground. So cargo carriers, utility trailers, things like that should work out really well with it. Now, both of these are going to have a converter box or a module style box. This is going to take signals. We plug the T connectors in, that's what they call them on the Tekonsha. Very similar design here on the Curt. These are going to be plugged in right behind the factory tail light. So we'll disconnect our factory plug. We're able to plug these in. Those signals are going to travel through the wires to the box where it's converted into a usable signal for our trailer. Now, having the converter box in place, this isolates the trailer from the vehicle, so we never have to worry about maybe our trailer on our wiring isn't exactly perfect, that being transferred into our vehicle and causing any damage. Also, both of our boxes get standalone power from the battery, so you're not going to overload the vehicle's lighting circuits trying to draw that power through. All the power is going to be delivered from our converter. And then also we'll have a ground. Just want to ground that out under the back of the vehicle so everything will be connected properly. They're both going to come with a fuse holder and fuse. They both look very similar to this. One's yellow, one's red. This happens to be the one that comes with the Curt. The Curt fuse holder is going to have a 10-amp fuse provided. The Tekonsha is going to be a 15. That kind of goes to our next point. The Tekonsha is designed to deliver a little bit more power so we can operate more lights or larger kind of lights with our Tekonsha wiring harness. It delivers 7.5 amps for our taillight signal, and then 4.2 amps per side for our turn and for our brake. With the Curt, we're looking at a taillight strength of 6 amps and 3 amps for the turn and brake. So the Tekonsha takes a lead there as far as power output. You can get more lights on this before we have any issues. Another advantage that we see is that the Curt has a circuit board that's just kind of laid inside of this, and the box is squeezed in there. It does a good job of holding it in place, but when we look at the Tekonsha, they fully pot their box. So what that means is our circuitry is in there, and then it's filled with this soft, almost like a rubberized epoxy material that's going to isolate any vibrations or any things we pick up from the road. And this tends to be a more reliable wiring harness. Typically the Tekonshas, once they're in, they're going to work forever. Every now and then we do see the Curts, if they happen to come disconnected, bounce around a little bit, sometimes those can fail. So to sum up what we've talked about, if you already have a factory tow harness, well, clearly this is going to be the way to go. It's very easy to get installed. You'll be down the road in no time. If you don't already have a factory tow package, if you don't already have everything set up, you have two good options. I would go with the Tekonsha because we do have a higher power output, and it also tends to be a little bit more reliable. That's going to complete our look at the best custom fit vehicle wiring harnesses available for the 2018 Jeep Cherokee.